Hi everybody. How are you? This is Selvi. I would love to share with you my healthy tips, personal tips that I do for myself in order to balance my TSH levels, which is my thyroid stimulating hormone. Something that I would like to just share with you. I have never really been diagnosed officially on being a hypothyroidism or anything like that. It's something that I have noticed through time and was fluctuating. Just want to let you know and educate you on the things that I know from you to, take your own personal choice in order for you to either proceed or not proceed. But I did notice the tremendous level of change as far as having a TSH level of 6.5, which is past the normal range, which is 4.4, 0.4 to 4.0 is usually the range. So it has been really high. And then within 3 months after taking certain foods that are rich of certain nutrient that I'm going to talk to you about, it has lowered down to 3.5. So that shows you right there that was one of the biggest issues, as well as the having breast implants. It has contributing, and I totally do know that has been one of the major factors that has not helped me with this. But after taking my breast implants and carrying a strict diet and having enough knowledge of what foods I eat, it has helped me tremendously on my lab work. So, yeah, a little background. Remember, I'm a registered nurse as well as now a newly graduated mental health NP. I would love to educate all my future patients on more on the health aspect of things, of what may cause, make sure to rule out all the kind of different medical diagnosis in order for any practitioner to prescribe any medications. I'm the type of person that I do believe medications can make do more harm than any good at the end of the day. Sometimes it depends on how a person and ultimately decides if they want to be prescribed medication. So I want you guys to be really on top of your health. I want you guys to be on top of your research. I want you guys to be always constant, curious enough for you guys to know more about things. So yeah, let's continue with this. Basically, what you just wanted you to know, this is the thyroid gland. A thyroid gland looks more like a butterfly, right? So believe it or not, this little gland right here that you have on your neck, it has it's very vascularized gland. It's an incredible power machine. I call it the emotional gland, right? Basically, hypothyroidism or Hashimoto's is another name to call this. It's also called an underactive thyroid, right? It has not enough nutrients in order to operate properly. It's like a car. You have to like make sure to know how this can function well. So you have to really dig into the research, studies that are out there. um, this is usually occurs when, remember when the thyroid gland doesn't make enough thyroid hormones to meet your body needs. So that thyroid, like you see, is small. You may think, oh my God, this little thing does all that. So, these thyroid hormones control the way your body uses energy. So they affected, nearly every organ in your body. So you can just imagine it's pretty powerful. Even controls your heartbeats. Without enough thyroid hormones, many of your body's functions can slow down. So, just to have a little extra data here, nearly 5 out of 100 Americans ages 12 years and older have hypothyroidism. Almost most cases are mild or have few obvious symptoms. So yeah, it's pretty serious here. So you need to really find out, why is this causing in my body. Just you all have to understand something here. Doctors at the ultimately at the end of the day, they're human beings, right? They're taking a role as a doctor after all this education. I totally respect that, but at the end of the day, they're humans. At the end of the day, they're operating in a medical model, so they act like in a certain way because of what they have been taught. But at the end of the day, I want you guys to know that you are going to ultimately choose what's the right path for you, what's the right path for your health. So yeah, that's only want to tell you that. So yeah. This is the foods that actually was after doing my research, I was eating for, and I still do eat today. I still do eat it today. So I started. within the 3 month period of, between, before my, taking my labs again, it was 3 months that I was taking selenium. And you might wonder, what is selenium? Selenium is the most, really one of the most powerful antioxidants, and it's a trace mineral that your thyroid hormone feeds from. So it's something that it needs. So when you are underactive thyroid, you really have to really dig in and make sure to feed that thyroid. So this is the most potent mineral that the thyroid needs. So, after, like I said, researching any adult, the most average amount is at 50 micrograms daily. So I will always suggest for anybody that takes any medications, make sure to tell the doctors to always prescribe or whatever at the most minimum, like minimal dose. Don't, that's what I want to tell you, just don't over exceed taking certain things all the time, because it's going to lead you to more harmful things than good. So just keep that in mind. So we start low. So yeah, there's 50 micrograms, there's 100 micrograms, there's a 200 micrograms dosages out there. So we start 50. I would suggest also to see with your doctor if they can give you take some selenium level blood work. Most, I think, if you can go to a natural pathic doctor or functional medicine doctor, they will be able to give you those labs, I believe. So yeah, double check. So I took up on my hands, put my hands and took 50 micrograms of selenium. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That was my schedule. And the days that I was not taking selenium, I was substituted with brazen nuts. You're like, what? Brazen nuts, believe it or not, is the most richest nut. Is the highest nut on the family, nutty family, I call it. It has a very, very amazing content of selenium in it. Just imagining one nut, it equals like about 90 micrograms of selenium. Can you believe it? It's incredible. Just know that about averaging of 2 nuts daily is an okay, appropriate, um, I guess, amount. So that's what I did on the days I would take brazen nuts on the days that I was not taking selenium. And also, seaweed has a also um, selenium rich content in there as well as seafood. So like shrimp, cod, or tuna. So you can have that as your seafood, as a sushi, or get like maybe 1 sheet or 2 sheets of seaweed and like rip them in little squares and just put them in, like sprinkle them on your foods. I would sprinkle them in my salads. Also eat it by itself. I would eat it on the weekends. So just every day, you have the selenium, or depending how much you can take. So also, like I said, take those labs beforehand, so in order to know that if you are really low in the selenium, and that will be a good way to go. Also, avocado and eggs, for example, is another food that I was thinking as well. And make sure to have those healthy lifestyle. Make sure to eat those greens. Um, at the end of the day, I believe diet nutrition is number one. Diet nutrition can help you to even reverse type 2 diabetes. There's a lot of things like that I want to share with the previous future videos. So just keep in mind, I just want a quick little video, and let me know if these foods help you to regulate your TSH levels. Remember, help yourself with exercising as well, which I have. It has been definitely studies that has proven that it has helped you tremendously. So you remember any symptoms of hypothyroidism, it can cause like fatigue or weight gain. If you're able to not tolerate cold temperature, you may also experience joint pain. Also, so yeah, this is something that I just want to share that with you. Thank you so much, everybody, from following and subscribe. Just make sure to subscribe for future videos. I would love to share everything that I know. Remember, at the end of the day, you are the captain of your health. You are the captain of your own health, people. You guys have to educate yourself, please, in order for you to have the most amazing results in your health. And if I can do it, you guys can do it as well. All right, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, everybody.